on November 22nd, 1963. School was dismissed at Casey Elementary in South Carolina. And all this third grader knew was that the president had been killed, President John F. Kennedy. I had a 6-block walk home, and the crossing guards were talking amongst themselves. Some were crying. And for this 8-year-old, it was just something we did not yet understand. I would come home to find my grandparents, who were our caregivers while my parents worked. They were upset. Their heads were in their hand, and they were hanging on to every word at the television. We watched every newscast, and I can still close my eyes and recall the somber events of that day and those that followed. Little did I know that 60 years later, I would become part of this story with just the opportunity to stand here on this stage. I want to thank the entire Kennedy family and the Kennedy Foundation for this honor. Receiving a call from Ambassador Caroline and Jack was something most people only dream about. But to be bestowed with this award is a lifetime of history. Now I'm going to tell you, getting 5 women on a Zoom call at the exact same time to receive the news when you didn't even know what the news was about something that, you know, it's going to be life-changing. We were thinking maybe it was going to be a trip to the Hamptons or something. I don't know. But I got to convince 5 women, which one is in Alaska, one's in D.C., one's in a court case, and one's in Atlanta, and I got to convince them to get on a Zoom call. Well, the funny part about that was I didn't want to wait. So I just gave them a time. I said, you got to be on the phone at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't care where you are. So that's why I'm the bossy one up here. So it's amazing. Because I told him, I said, Caroline Kennedy wants to talk to y'all. Get on the phone. Maybe she's going to take us to Australia. I don't know. Get on the phone. So amazingly, even Mia, who God bless her, she's always late for everything and we love her, but she was actually early. And we all got on the phone and we were all so excited. And this has been the biggest honor of our lives. And we've all been dress shopping and everything you could possibly do. And, you know, it's just the biggest honor ever. I've got to tell you, we can't, it's once in a lifetime thing, just like getting them all on the phone call is once in a lifetime. I can never express how grateful I am or what an honor it is for me and those who helped mold me into the person I am today. So for that, I thank my family. I have a strong, close family with a lot of love and encouragement that has followed me down all these paths. I'm thankful that my daughter could be with me tonight to share this honor. Thank you, Erica. I know that thank you. I also know that my husband, who would love to be here but suffers from Alzheimer's, will watch this and be very proud of how far we have come. I came to the South Carolina Senate later in my life, and it was to make a difference, but I wasn't quite sure what that would be. When I fell in the front door, there were no other women. It was just me and my 45 male colleagues. Was it difficult? Not so much as you would think. It wasn't difficult for me as it was for them getting used to having me there. But I found my place, and it was helping women, it was helping children and veterans. And I stood strong on all those issues. Not to tell you that there weren't a few ups and downs along the way, but that would be a whole different book to write. Social issues have never been a strong leading part of my political party unless they were fighting against them. But real people need real issues, and real issues sometimes are social issues. When the issue of a woman's right to make a choice with her doctor for her medical health became a legislative issue, it was time to stand up and tell the legislature to stand down. South Carolina has some of the worst maternal health in the country. We are one of the worst states when it comes to providing OBGYNs for our women. We have 46 counties, and 15 of those counties have no OBGYNs. And taking care of children after birth is abysmal. We as women and we as sister senators had to take a stand. Even though we as sisters will probably never agree on how this may end, we did and still believe that women deserve to have the best health care and the right to privacy over our own bodies, and on that we will all agree. I am proud to stand here tonight as a strong South Carolina woman and to represent women all across this country who believe that just like men, women should be able to make informed decisions for themselves. I want to thank you again for this honor, and I want to thank all my sister senators for giving me the tie that will bind us together for a lifetime. Thank you. Thank you.